Yep.
All right, so first you depressurize the tank. So you take the fluid all the way down.
That's the fluid.
The inlet
Lever.
first one. Always the first one. I have this one tilted a little bit to help just keep it straight.
Gotcha.
Okay, so then you lose this.
Gotcha.
Alright, then I go back into the bucket. And then I take the gun. It's kind of the same as that last procedure where I take the other tip.
Okay.
And then I send air back through the gun, which then feeds through the fluid line, pushes all the paint. This takes longer than when you're doing the thinner because it's a lot thicker. But you can hear when it spits. Like, you should be able to see there's like a little bit of paint coming through it, and eventually you'll get all the way through, and it will just be spraying air. And you can hear it when it like starts to bubble. You can pull it up too to like make sure. There it is. So now there's air running all the way through the gun, through the fluid line. You don't want the paint to sit in these fluid lines because they're really expensive, and
Gotcha.
it just saves a lot of time and money and aggravation.
Right.
All right. So usually I have I got a little can that I can put the remainder. This one's fucking disgusting. They might have stolen mine. Oh, gross. That's singular. So, you can go back into that thing too, but I find it easier to not have to fuck with at least to get most of it in there. And then I'll put my other little bucket of mine. So, and then the liner's garbage.
All right.
Kind of a one-use deal. The fresh liners are in here.
Gotcha.
Then I take a new liner. This bucket is full of paint thinner. It's used, but you can get a couple of uses out of it, in my experience.
All right.
I think it's real gross, I'll change it out.
Gotcha.
But for this, it's fine. So, I might need to top this off too. There's not that much left in here. A lot of dried paint in this thing. But you don't need, you don't need that much. It's more just that you get the thinner running through
Right.
the line.
Right.
Alright. So then, then you turn the air off. You don't want to aerosolize the paint thinner. You turn the fluid pressure back up. Start pushing the paint thinner through the system in the gun. And then I take the tip off and just spray straight into the, there's a little bit of paint first, but you can feel it when it changes over.
I gotcha.
Now it's just spraying thinner.
Okay.
And you don't, I don't know, I try to get a little bit of, you know, I try to get some thinner going through it, but I don't stand there forever. That's probably good. I try to take more care on the weekend to really purge it and get it good.
I see what you're saying.
Then close this up. Okay. Then I release the pressure on this. Try to turn this so you're not spraying the dials. And then cover that. I'm gonna stick this gun over here. Where's that located? Where it gets sprayed. And then I put all the tips in the thinner.
Gotcha.
The whole northern plains is ours.
So right now in the line, it's all thinner,
Yeah.
and you let the thinner stay in it overnight. All right. Okay.
I don't know if that's best practice might be to then flush it with water, but it's like it just
But then the first thing in the morning before you start any spraying with the
yeah, I do the same thing where I push all the fluid out of it.
All right, and then just repeat the process.
Yeah,
All right.
for this, for the airless,
I am. Thank you so much. I am.
usually I don't worry about the fluid line if I know that I'm going to be spraying the next day.
And now herbs and working with the land.
So all I do is I pull the stinger, put it in water, and then I run it through the packing so that there's water in the machine.
Okay.
Paint the line. One thing you want to, I don't know if you noticed when I came, I had a different tip on the gun because you want that. So I take that tip and put it in here.
I got you.
Soak, and then I put this one on. You want to make sure that you put a tip back on, a closed tip, because otherwise, if there's air coming into the system, the tip of the gun the paint will start to dry on the tip.
Okay.
So as long as, like this one, the way it's set up, it's closed, and so that no air is going to get into the line or into the.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Questions? Concerns?
So today I'm just gonna finish spraying the